Testing. 1, 2. Check, check. We're sounding good. I see my W thumbnail right there. Hey, what's up, Dove? Oh, someone got a new PFP. Oh, in fact, you know what? I gotta actually switch things over. So we got the Twitch chat up. We need YouTube chat. There we go. Alright, what's up, Dove Man? Hope you is doing well. Of course you're doing well. You kicked my ass a few weeks ago. Grr. Nah, I have made some adjustments to the team. In fact, we're going to talk about that later. But Disco's here. What's up, Disco? Welcome, welcome. Just giving everybody a chance to jump in here. But I did want to go ahead and acknowledge something that someone brought to my attention. I would like to do more for this. It's just this got brought to my attention at like literally the last freaking second. So it's come to my attention here that the individual that did the song here for Smash 64's commercial, Happy Together, passed away. So normally we do this like right when we jump in, but with YouTube it's a little bit different. So I am going to bring us over here, and I'd just like you guys to join me in a moment of silence real quick for Mark Valman, the founding member of, well, the Hitmakers Happy Together. He wrote the song, so give us just a moment of silence to remember a legend. Thank you, and good fights. I appreciate you guys on that, and yeah, I really just found that out like an hour before the stream, so normally with these things I'd like to do more, but I usually get notified right at the last second, and I can't bring up images or any kind of stats. Yeah, it does. It does. You know, I think also we could do a little salute here for what started just. Yeah, I'll say it's a dynasty known as Smash Brothers. So salute. Yeah, I know when I saw that commercial, I was like, dude, I want this game. But right now, speaking of games, I think we're going to jump into the game we got here for you guys right now. Let me go over the rules here, actually. What are the rules? What are the rules? When you just turn black and you can't turn back, you gotta stop and ask what's the rules. 5 stock, items on, and it's going to be the first 4 wins or a best of 7. Any stage is eligible here, guys, and you really just saw here a moment ago, stage hazards are going to be on, items are on. Oh, Purgy, do you know what the next call-out is? Off the top of my head, I do not, but I know you're involved. That's all I know. So that is just one thing. What is going on here in my chat? What the heck? Stream Elements bot running. Learn how to customize the bot here. I did not have Shoo Stream Elements. Also, I didn't know I was against you. LOL. That's actually kind of funny. I thought I told you it was me, but I guess not. But, yep, surprise! You're fighting me. Honestly, I don't think it'll be too much of a to-do here because Disco's team's got the Yoshi Court, and for those that don't know an amiibo, when you put Yoshi with Yoshi, it's a pretty good team. So imagine Yoshi with Yoshi on top of Yoshi on top of Yoshi. So it's not going to be easy, and like I said, this is really my first Blitzkrieg, so I'm going to have to take someone away from my usual call-out team, and you guys will see momentarily who that was. I'm going to give the Yoshis top billing here. It only feels right, especially because they are still undefeated. I knew I was competing, I just didn't know you. I thought it was someone else. No, it's me. Yeah, I thought I told you, but you know what? I've just been having... I feel like I've been mentally scrambling on so many things, and we're not going to get into that right now, but first up, for Disco's Yoshi Court, it's water. Normally water keeps you alive, but this water actually kills you. Ice is also here, and yeah, they cold, alright. They can stone cold kill you. Fire is here. That is a really hot Yoshi, both, well, I mean, it's really just figuratively as far as just his competition and skills here as a team with the other Yoshis. He's gonna melt you and kill you. I think you're seeing a pattern here of killing this. Electric. Definitely no shock. Haha, that electric is here. And him being teamed up with fire, ice, and water, well, I think we're in for a devastating experience. Not going to give you that many. But let's move on to my team here, guys. So this was a little interesting because I did go back to the callouts here and wanted to see just what was lacking. Like, who wasn't really pulling their weight? And here's who I have coming with us here for the Blitzkrieg today, and probably going to be, you know, replacing this guy as far as future callouts go for me. We got K-Man. Wait, my team's drunk? Who gave them sake? Was it you, Doveman? We also got Bullet here, fan favorite, and one of the latest here in the Amiibo Fight Hall of Fame. In fact, I think I still got to add Nightmares now that I remember that. 5-0. That is actually pretty scary. But we also have with us here Scorcher. And last but certainly not least, we got the 2024 Amiibo of the Year, PJ the Plant. And as I bring up Amiibo of the Year, guys, don't forget that we also have Amiibo of the Week poll going on in our Discord. Our Discord link is right now just posted on our YouTube channel, so make sure to just click that, join today, and oh yeah, like and subscribe. That always helps. You know, I mean, help a brother out. As I said, guys, this is first 4, best of 7. I wish you luck here, Disco Party Ham, but I will say it is an honor to be on the same field as Yoshi Court. PJ, how's Amiibo Fight Asia doing? Well, Amiibo Fight America's fine, but Amiibo Fight Asia, they're in an uproar. Perfect! That's just the way we like it. Interesting first stage. We got, gotta keep fucking forgetting the name of this stage. I think it's like Jungle Japes, or it's not Congo Jungle 64, I know that. We see our first fall, though, is to Scorcher. We did see he had the Squirtle out, but first 30 seconds in, things are getting slowed down. I think blue team just needs to rally a little, and, EJ, come on, you're not... This isn't PvP where you can kill off the top, buddy. He's a little silly sometimes. Well, first minute of play, and not as many KOs as I thought there was going to be, but there have been some. Like Fire's going to suffer a fall right there, more than a minute in, and there is a final smash ball here. Yoshi's got it, and he only got one on that, and does not kill. It is not often I don't see the Yoshi final smash not kill, but there it was. Well, a minute and a half into this contest, and we now see Electric losing their first stock, Ice losing a stock. What are the only ones still with their first stock, along with, well, actually Bullet. So it's not quite one-sided here, but Scorcher did just suffer a fall, and that could cost the blue team in this first round. Also see red team trying to snag as many items as possible, always smart. K-Man does suffer a fall there. You see Scorcher in slow-mo mode. I'm surprised nothing really happening to him there. And that's actually going to be a stock taken away from Fire. Fire, I know, typically likes a little more offense than defense, but you know, some defense could come in handy against a team like the blue team. It's certainly unorthodox here. But at the same time, it still has the capability to work. We do see PJ, though, suffering a fall, and Final Smash Ball is here. Wow, that was crazy. Every one of my teammates just ignored that. This would be the part in Marvel Rivals I'd be like, can someone explain to me why I went out and everyone just kind of stepped to the side and let me just get my shit rocked? Yeah, that was not really the game plan, I think, for blue team, but we have 6.5 minutes remaining with Ice suffering a fall. And yeah, Scorcher down to last stock, and oh no! This could be the break blue team has been needing. I'm a little surprised Ice was able to get to the ledge right there, but we do see Bullet hitting the fake final smash, suffering a fall, and that'll be an elimination to Scorcher. Word up. Just no spoilers. We got a hammer. And we saw Scorcher trying to do as much damage as possible in last gasp. Right now we do see Water with the most stocks, but now we see Bullet eliminated. Expecting that ending. Little explosive there. Well, round one going to Disco's team, and we're going to Hyrule Castle. Technically, I guess you could say the first stage ever in Smash Bros. A little homage to Smash 64. Also want to take this time to remind everybody we're going to be back on Twitch actually tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time, and actually our good friend Splice is going to be coming over to actually set up the raid boss tower for us. So nice little collab, and you know I understand that it's usually family friendly on Splice's stream, so let's try and bring that same energy. Just try. Not expecting no one to say fuck, shit, bitch, or whatever, but, you know, let's try and keep it. That was a good round one. I can't disagree with that, as we actually see a few KOs so far in the first minute of play. And it's going to be a miss, actually. Normally I don't see, normally I, like I said earlier, see Yoshi Final Smash KO, but very seldom do I see Yoshi Final Smash miss like that. We do see K-Man, though, suffering a fall. That's his first one. And PJ Plant does suffer a fall, fire suffering a fall. This is the thing about the Yoshi Court. They're a very resilient team, so if you get a KO off one of these Yoshis, it's helpful. You got to keep that momentum going. Can we say, I think you meant to say damn. Damn is fine. Especially if you're doing it like Farouk. WWE was just something else back in the day, but that's going to be a big flare blitz to electric, and it seems like now we have less than 8 minutes on the game clock, and we do still see Scorcher, PJ, no, actually just PJ, Ice, Fire, and Water on their 4th to last stop. Well, I'm hearing all kinds of Yoshi noises, some of them good, some of them not good. Alright, here comes the final smash, and they hit one, and that should definitely KO. And it does. Crystal does get a KO off PJ. I'm actually a little surprised that got him. We have 6:45 left on the game clock here. Don't forget about the hazards too, guys. Sometimes these tornadoes can get involved and cause some early KOs. I think that was a great strategy by PJ to just get rid of the fairy bottle right there. Honestly, we now see Fire suffering a fall. I think they need to put a little more time and attention toward electric, and this could actually see the Yoshi Court start to fall this round. You see K-Man trying to play a little support here for his team. It's a little hard to do with this assist trophy, swatting away. 4 minutes have passed that. Actually, Electric does have the KO seal damage. I forgot about that. Rethink that strategy now, but we now see K-Man suffering a fall, Bullet suffering a fall, and no, Water's still on that 4th to last stop. Excuse me. That's crazy. Not sure if this is a Yoshi with more defense than offense, but it would be a good strategy as we see another final smash, and that will not KO. No. Right. Blue team trying to fight it out. Red team trying to take a step back, and Bullet using the Warp Star effectively. We do see PJ to Plant suffering a fall here. The stock taken away from K-Man. We're more than halfway through our time limit here as a Warp Star has just hit the field. That will be an elimination of Bullet, and we now see the blue team down to last stock. That'll be an elimination of Scorcher. We're down to PJ and K-Man. PJ definitely the heaviest one on the team here. And Genesect trying to provide a little support. In fact, a lot of Pokemon trying to help out the blue squad. That was a dunk, and that was another dunk, and it's over. Well, so far, it's a 2-0 lead for Yoshi Court. An interesting stage, but I really don't know if this is gonna really hinder any team to a point where we could say it's game over. Speaking of game overs and games in general, we have our Dracula's Castle tournament this Monday at 5 p.m. Central Time. That is actually at 5. So make sure to go ahead and sign up in our Discord today, and also make sure to go ahead and post amiibo stats if you haven't already. And Doveman, make sure to reveal what amiibo you have by Sunday night. And that is a very large dinosaur. It's a larger hitbox, but it's also a larger hurt box. If you find a really offensive, very aggressive amiibo, that could be bad. A minute has passed though, and once again we see Water still just surviving. Like in a lot of ways, Water is just not so much the decoy, but the one who needs to move around in order to make things happen. He's playing a more man-to-man kind of offense here. Scorcher does suffer a fall. It feels like every one of his falls, though, have been mostly as Squirtle. We are in the first 2 minutes as we see the Yoshi Court still holding a lead. We're starting to see a lot more KOs on both sides of the field here as we now see Fire and Electric get hit with a double KO. Definitely a lot of things to really look out for here. This is the great thing about Blitzkrieg. It's very chaotic and also just really keeps your attention throughout the entire series. This is again round 3 right now, but Yoshi Court up 2. Dead Yoshis as Scorcher almost suffering a fall, but the Flare Blitz his way back. And that's a big dino boot. And we really just saw Scorcher trying to just side special for his life, and the Yoshi's just attacking him like piranha. Now see Piranha Plant almost suffering a fall, but he's going to live that. And it looks like Scorcher has been eliminated. K-Man's going to have to take a stock as is Scorcher, but now we see a hammer involved. Now this could actually be the beginning of the end for Blue Team. With 6 minutes to go, the Yoshis still bringing a lot of offense and really just seem to be targeting at least one amiibo at a time. So how all these Yoshis trying to play a more man kind of offense here, man-to-man. And that is going to be game 3 going to the Yoshi Court. I just don't think anything can stop the Yoshi Court. It's becoming a little concerning now, but we're heading into round 4 now. I'm curious to see what stage we got. And it is Town and City. hoping the blue team can pull this one off because every one of these amiibo has been trained here at least one time. K-Man, though, does suffer the first fall of the fight. And there's definitely a lot going on here in the first 40 seconds. I just want to also take this time to remind everybody that the Amiibo Fight 4-year affiliate anniversary tournaments will be coming in October. So something to think about, as well as our Amiibo Fight 11-year Amiibo anniversary tour. That's really it's like our all-star tour. That'll be actually happening in November. I didn't mean to do 2 announcements, but this could be the last one here. That's going to be a dunk for Bullet. Team trying to huddle up together, trying to give each other a little bit of support. We're closing in on about 2 minutes of play, but we do see blue team trying to hold strong, but Water just, again, a marvel, still on his first stock. Hey, Jumper Claws. What up? And more than 2 minutes in, we do see Ice down to second to last stock. Final Smash Ball is here. Once again, Yoshi Court picks it up. These guys with the Final Smash Ball, it's almost automatic for them. I'm sorry, I can't commentate that quickly. Just a series of events just happened. And actually, we do have an amiibo down to last stock, and yeah, Chomper Claws it can be, but that's, you gotta put on your big boy pants and just say, fuck you, college. I own your ass. Now see Water actually losing his first stock. That is wild to me. Wild gentle. And Bullet has been eliminated. He's going to take a stock, though, immediately. At this point, I think it's best they try to focus on Ice, as I don't know what PJ's plan there was with the bomb walking. Player now down to second to last stock, as is Electric. Ice eliminated. But now we see an elimination for blue team. I don't know what even just happened at the end there, but it's over. Well, GG Disco Party Ham. Got to give you props here for Yoshi Court, because that is just, it's just a mean team of Yoshis. Well, we're going to take a look at some stats real quick and then ski-daddle. So, the whole kit and caboodle really lasted 19 minutes and 24 seconds. Most KOs going to Fire at 23. Least amount of KOs here going to the K-Man at 5. We had the most falls going to Scorcher at 22. Least amount of falls going to Water at 7. That's got to be the Yoshi with the more defense right there. But damage, we actually saw most damage going to Electric at 2,594. Least amount of damage going to PJ actually it was Water at 1,530. That's my bad. So I feel like my theory on water being the decoy, or hey, look at me while you're distracted, I'm gonna have fire or electric come over and just F smash you into oblivion, was not such a bad theory. It kind of looks like that was the case here, just from the numbers, but most damage taken, we do see electric, or no, actually PJ to plant at 2711. That is a lot of damage, though granted he was the heaviest character here, really. Least amount of damage taken was water at 1430, so yeah, again, I'm more and more evidence showing he's the defensive guy. Most hit percentage going to Bullet at 46%, was super accurate from everything I saw from him. The least amount of hit percentage going to Ice at 34%. There were a few times I saw him just swinging wildly, and I really couldn't understand it, but okay. But yeah, I think that is it for us here tonight. I also just want to say again, congratulations to Disco, and next Friday, we have a war between Nightmare and MLL 456. That is something you don't want to miss next week at 7 p.m. Central Time. Also, don't forget to check us out on Twitch. Tomorrow we'll be live with Splice and his Raid Boss Tower. He's going to be doing a little collab with us. Really excited about that. You don't want to miss it. That is going to be it for me, though. Good night, good luck, and God help me.